Hey guys, and welcome to our review for Sorry to Bother You, directed by Boots Riley, starring Lakeith Stanfield, Tessa Thompson, Jermaine Fowler, Omari Hardwick, as well as Terry Crews, Danny Glover, Stephen Yeun, and Armie Hammer. My name is Scott Ellis. I'm joined here by Tim McGavick.
Huge cast.
Really, it's quite a large
Surprise!
cast.
I forgot Armie Hammer was in it until I saw him.
Large number
I was
of
like,
cast.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Stephen Yeun.
Totally forgot Stephen Yeun was in it too.
Yeah. Also joining us is Adam Franey.
Right on.
Rock
Rock on, guys.
Metal, bro.
Just fucking rock on, man.
Tim.
Yeah.
Can you give us a synopsis?
I can sure try to.
Sorry to Bother You.
Down on his luck, Cassius Green finds his true calling when he's hired by the telemarketing company Regalview. When he learns to use his white people voice, Cassius is propelled into the Power Color office, which deals in mysterious and massive sales with huge social impacts.
Yes.
Indeed.
Tim, let's start with you.
Oh.
How would you characterize this film? I mean, it's a social satire, I suppose. It's sort of surrealist.
Surrealist comedy, satire, hugely massive satire,
Massively.
Extremely satirical.
But what did you think about it, though?
I thought it was really good. Didn't love it.
Oh.
There are...
Interesting.
I think my biggest issue with the movie, I will say, is that there is a lot of satire that I don't think always quite lands the...
They weren't all home runs.
Yes.
There's
I think some of it is some
There's
swinging...
some singles.
There's some singles. There's some misses. There's some strikes. I do respect Boots Riley just going all out with this movie. This is his first movie.
Oh, he went all out.
Is it?
I think so. I think he did one small one before this, years ago. Insane. He apparently has an album by the same name that he the album is this story that he's now made into a movie, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he went balls to the wall with this movie.
Oh.
Went places I don't think anyone could
Balls to
predict.
the wall, eh?
No, I couldn't have predicted that.
No. Something happens that is
Balls to
just
the wall.
absolutely insane. And I'm just like,
Went-
fuck.
went,
But yeah, I think it tried to tackle a lot of things and it didn't quite land properly. Besides that, though, I thought the editing was great. Thought performances were fantastic. Lakeith is great in this movie.
Was great.
Tessa Thompson's great in this movie. Stephen Yeun's great. Armie Hammer is
Crazy.
so crazy.
Even the small roles like
yeah.
Terry Crews, Danny Glover.
Terry Crews, yeah.
But Jermaine Fowler was his friend.
Yes, he's great.
He was good, and Omari Hardwick didn't get a lot of him talking in his own
He got
voice.
one line. Yeah.
But he has a really good look, I guess.
You're remiss not to mention David Cross, Patton Oswalt.
Right, they provide the white voice of these characters.
Very
so
white.
for the audience,
Extremely white.
the Danny Glover,
Oh, come on.
Close,
Lakeith
close.
Stanfield, and Omari. What's his last name?
Jermaine Fowler is the friend.
Hardwick. Yes. No, I'm naming people that were voiced over it. at
Yeah,
times.
Omari Hardwick.
So they all use their white person voice. They're voiced by Patton Oswalt.
Even Tessa Thompson gets a little.
Yes, she's voiced by Lily
white
James.
voice.
I
Lily
had no
James.
idea.
Crazy.
I assumed she just did a British voice because I assumed Tessa Thompson was British.
Yeah,
I always think she's British for some reason.
me too.
And she's
I wasn't
not.
sure in that moment that it was actually her white voice or she was just impersonating it, or I don't know.
I don't know what she did, but
It was interesting, but
Very Madonna.
yeah, maybe she doesn't want to do her white voice. She's just doing British. It's just weird that I don't know.
it's.
I was just surprised
It's in the
that-
credits as her white voice is Lily James.
Oh, okay.
So
Weird. But yeah. So I don't love it, but I do think it's. I said really good. It's good.
Yeah.
I really good. It's a little twitch. It's good.
Adam,
It's good.
what do you think?
What do I think
Yes.
of this movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
That
sorry
you
to
just
bother
saw.
you, but I think I'll give my take. I think I agree with you. I didn't love it, which kind of bummed me out because I really wanted to love it.
I love the first quarter of it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is great, and then
Yes, me too.
it started going some places. I'm like, and then something else happened. I'm like,
Yeah, dare I say it got progressively worse? I
Yeah.
think. The first act is great. Second act is a little worse, and then the third act I didn't really like all that much. Thought it went a little too far. Obviously, we'll get into it in spoilers. But Boots went insane.
Didn't pull any punches.
No. I was like, what? Good. It was well made, like well directed for first time director.
Shocked, yeah.
Pretty impressive. Like the editing and the effect of him calling and then dropping into their living room or wherever, I thought was great. I thought the actors were great. Lakeith is amazing. His two bosses were hilarious too.
The one guy who's clearly been in prison.
Yeah. I thought that was hilarious. Tessa Thompson was great. But I agree with the humor. Like, some of the satire didn't fully work, I think. Like, I don't know, some of the writing, like Danny Glover saying I'm too old for that shit was like cringe.
That was pretty cringe.
I was like, they did it. They went there. You don't agree?
Lethal Weapon role.
Did nothing.
Line.
I mean, that didn't bother me.
No.
I thought it was I was like, no, why? Like, what the fuck? Like, it was just weird. I just don't know why. Like, but that aside,
It's just such a throwaway line. It doesn't mean anything. Like,
but it's Danny Glover, and you're having him do his catchphrase.
Yeah, but
it's just weird.
I don't know. It like fit in the movie.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't.
You're just overthinking it.
Danny Glover.
Like, it's such a tiny thing, and that you're getting hung up on it.
I don't know. I just thought that was weird. I did. I don't think like do you think that they didn't have him in mind, being from Lethal Weapon, saying that line? You think they just wrote that and didn't?
I don't think they wrote the line and were like, okay, now we need to get Danny Glover.
No, I think because they had Danny Glover, they wrote that line.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird to me.
It's a little humorous. It's not the end of the world. It's a little cringe.
It's
lost
the
a
end of
whole
the
star
world.
for
It lost all the stars.
This is such
I
a
hate the
tiny
movie.
line.
But yeah, I think some of the satire was just, I don't know, like maybe it was partly my theater too. Like nobody was laughing. Like I got the vibe that they hated it. It was maybe like 10 60-year-old white people in the theater.
I mentioned you guys. I was with a couple plebs.
Oh yeah, I
You
forgot.
did.
Really,
Yeah.
a couple plebs. I bet they loved it. The
Couldn't tell.
plebs. Yeah. Well,
One guy was gone for like 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
All 20 minutes.
Holy
You have to go to the
shit.
bathroom, dude. Give him a break.
Yeah, they got the classic wide release audience groan at the end. Like the
Really?
Oh.
You got that?
Yeah,
I
like
didn't get that.
the Witch Hereditary style. Stupid. And like walk out of the theater furious. Yeah, I don't know, mixed bag for me. I like the visuals, love the score actually in the soundtrack.
Soundtrack was great.
Fire, yeah.
Boots Riley did the soundtrack.
I wrote down music
Yeah.
here.
He's great. Like, I want to check out his discography because this is pretty fire soundtrack, I thought. And yeah, just the color palettes too. Shout out to Ty Switalski. I know you're watching wherever you are. You might be dead. I don't really care, but yeah. So mixed bag. I don't know.
Mixed bag. Sounds like you didn't like it, to be honest.
I thought it was. Yeah, I like the visuals and the score, but like I didn't love the story
You
and
didn't
the
think it was
humor. Not really.
I laughed a few times.
Wow. I'll jump in then because I legitimately laughed a few times.
Really?
Yeah, I found it pretty funny.
Interesting.
Even I wrote down one. There's a character named Diana Debashiri.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. Just little things like that. It's like, wait, isn't that just debauchery?
Just debauchery.
Hilarious.
No.
And you bring up a good point. Like the first third is great, like the first act or whatever. I think the first like half of the movie's good, like a little bit more than you maybe,
Okay.
but definitely when something
That's not
happens,
crazy, I'd say.
when there's sort of a reveal, I guess. I don't know. We'll get into it, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
Which I did not expect.
I didn't love that. I thought that was, and I appreciate Boots Riley going for it, like you guys have said, but it was just a bit. It was a bridge too far for me.
Yeah.
It was a bit too much of a stretch. I thought the rest of it, like even just having like the whole white voice thing, I think that's enough of a stretch. You know,
Yeah.
like you didn't have to go to like
Yeah.
the next level of
That's
insanity.
how I felt. I was like, you didn't.
it was insane
need
enough.
that. Yeah.
It was surrealist enough.
Yeah. You had a great concept. You could have just like.
Focused on that
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
taken
'cause-
that further.
Honestly, there wasn't even like much. There wasn't even a lot of the white person. Like he did a lot, but like it wasn't like that was like the main focus
wasn't
of
developed
the movie,
As much as it could
right?
be.
Like the satire on the white voice, I was expecting a lot more like satire. And there's not. It's just
Yeah.
it's odd. It's very
Mhm.
odd.
Now, there's one part where I died laughing.
Really.
What part was it?
And that was when he was rapping. When he
Oh my.
when he had to rap for the party.
That was so cringe. That whole party.
But I
Like I just felt bad.
it
the
was
whole time.
so cringe, but it was so cringy that
In a
I
good
just
way.
couldn't handle it. I cracked up.
I did think that satire was super effective.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that, though, just the whole
The whole
metaphor.
party scene. The whole party scene
Just
is a satire for like
yeah.
white people like clinging on to like black culture. Being like, you gotta do these stereotypical things. That's what
Yeah.
we gotta rap, dude. That
Oh.
was
And then when he
Well done.
actually
well done.
raps,
And they're all rapping along to it. And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, this is pretty good. Absurd.
insane.
In
That was one of the
fucking
funniest parts for sure.
insane.
But like you guys said, I agree with a lot of things you said, but maybe I just liked it more. Was just the editing of how he like dropped in. He's like
Love
talking
that.
with the guy on the toilet and stuff. and
Okay, I laughed at that.
that was pretty funny.
That
So,
I laughed out loud at.
yeah, I just love the just the originality of that. I mean, there's been similar, I'm sure, imagery in movies in the past, but I thought it was effective,
Yeah.
especially for a first-time director.
absolutely.
But yeah, it did get a bit off the rails near the end, and I definitely cringed in a bad way at a lot of that stuff,
Yeah.
and especially the like the fuck you and ending, like not quite like that, but the very ending, I was just like, I don't know about that. Like it could have ended 5 minutes earlier, and I'd be a little bit more okay with it.
Yeah. I was fine
Um,
with the.
We can get into that
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what he's going to do going forward. It does seem like it's getting that kind of Get Out of 2018 kind of vibe. Like people
very
are
well
labeling
reviewed,
it
yeah,
like that.
people are loving it.
95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Huge.
So people are loving it.
95%.
95%, bud.
That's high. Holy shit.
95% of the people gave it a 6 out of 10.
6
at,
out
at
of 10.
least, right?
Well, there you go. Rotten Tomato classic. Inflation.
But yeah, I think I did enjoy it quite a bit. I didn't love it. Probably because of the last third of the movie.
Yeah.
It was a little bit. I really like Stephen Yeun though. I thought he was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen him in a whole lot outside of Walking Dead.
Last time I saw him, he was getting his head smashed in.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
I
that.
don't watch Walking Dead anymore, but yeah, that's also the last time I saw him.
Yeah.
I've seen him in a couple. Like I've seen him in a few trailers for like movies. Like he's done a couple movies, but not a lot. But yeah, I
Jeez.
want to see him do a lot more and sort of expand his roles and do more things because I think he's great. Yeah. Maybe we can give our rating and get into some spoiler talk then.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna say light 4.
I'm gonna go heavy 3.
I'm teetering a lot of
To 2.
teeterage.
You're the new Tyler.
I'm gonna try pass. I'm gonna go with a 3 out of 5. Yeah, full star drop for the line. You're right, Tim.
Wow. All right. Well, if you haven't seen Sorry to Bother You, fair warning for spoilers. We will be discussing those shortly. So check it out. Needs all the help we can get. I don't know how much. I think it's already made its budget back. I think budget was like $3.5 million. It's
Really?
made $10 million so far. Something like that.
Oh, really? That's good.
So, I mean, it's profitable.
That's very good.
But yeah, so fair warning, spoilers. If you haven't seen it, check it out. So, I guess the elephant in the room, or should I say the horse in the room.
The horse stick in the room.
What do you guys think of that twist of Armie Hammer's company breeding these human horse hybrids as the future of labor?
I thought the reveal was hilarious when Lakeith finds them, and then Armie's explained to him, but he's like, "I'm not insane. Like, I just want you to know that like we did this, but I'm not an insane person. Like, I'm doing it for a reason."
Yeah.
I like cackled at Armie Hammer like trying to explain it. I was like dying. I was like, "This is
he was
absolutely hilarious."
I liked him a lot, actually.
But
Even like sniffing, like gag.
yeah,
When
so
it's
just like, the
Wait,
longest.
did you? Or that too?
Yeah,
That and the loop.
But did you give me the like thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
When he clues in,
Anyway.
It's 100% Peruvian.
I don't know what that means. Like, Peru has horses, I think.
But what do you think of that
Ah.
overall? The whole
Overall, I
algorithm?
think that's probably the one big satire metaphor that didn't quite hit.
It was a little half baked.
Yeah, it was either too on the nose, too on the nose, or like
Horse's nose, yeah.
completely missed. Like it was so out of left field. When Lakeith like went down the hallway to like went in the wrong door, I'm like, okay, I know something's gonna be like revealed about
It's gonna go in the wrong door.
about his company. Did not expect fucking what's his name to be in horse costume. You know who that is,
Forrest
right?
Whitaker?
Forrest Whitaker. To be the first horse he finds is Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Did not expect that, I will say.
I mean, it might not have been him in
It might have been
It might have been
his voice.
just his voice. to be honest.
But yeah, congrats, Boots. You surprised me.
Yeah, that was shocking.
Shocked. So we had I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, it was weird for sure.
Yeah.
Especially when they starts getting into like, horse, like what are they called? Equisapien, like uprising mode.
Yeah.
That's when the movie sort of like fell off for me. I was like, it was great.
To be
up
fair, is the
then.
last like that uprising's the last like
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
But I don't like it. I do like the fact that once it's revealed to the public that Armie Hammer's like stocks go up.
Yeah,
he's
that
like
was
applauded
hilarious.
for it. I'm like, that is
Yeah.
just
That was funny.
so ridiculous.
Like it backfired.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the horse, the
Very,
Equisapiens, Adam?
I love that. What you just said, like, that was hilarious to me. It was like Trump just being like overly racist just makes his
Yeah.
like approval rating go up.
Yeah.
It's weird because like I feel hypocritical because I want artists directing movies to take these chances and do these like unique things. I love being shocked, and I was like,
Oh, I was shocked.
I was shocked.
I thought he was on like some sort of hallucinogenic drug that he snorted.
Yeah.
I thought that was it.
Yeah, I
Did
did
I
too.
drug
I
them?
thought that was the coke. That was.
Right. But I'm like, does cocaine make you hallucinate? Like, I don't know.
It's not like LSD.
Yeah.
You just.
And then I'm like, oh my god, it's real. They're really, Boots is really,
He's going there.
he's going there. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I don't think I liked it. I don't know. I respect it, but I respect the choice to do something different, but I didn't really enjoy it. I was like, this is like so much. Like, this is going like way too far, you know? There's two out there in like the uprising and like Lakeith in the back of the van or whatever, and then they like break him out and like save him and all that. And like the ending, like Twilight Zone with him like like transforming and going back and killing Armie Hammer was just like cringe to me.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you didn't
100%.
need this
I
whole
agree with
horse
everything
thing.
you've said there.
Take out this what is it? Ecosapien?
Equisapien.
Ecosapien? That's ridiculous. Just like take that out and just have them find
Like the power color thing, and I don't know, like just develop that further.
Yeah, just
because I thought that was the most successful part.
Yeah.
it was really like a not as good Get Out to me. Like I see the comparison, even the trajectory of the story, right? How he kind
Similar
of gets
trajectory.
sort of trapped into this white sellout lifestyle, and then even how the end I felt in Get Out went a little too sci-fi, and like the actual like consciousness transferring I thought was like a little bit too much, but it was still like amazing. This is like that times 10. They went
Times 20.
psycho. Yeah, like Boots went ape shit, right? But I am happy it made money, and I'm happy it got a wide release, or got expanded into a wide release and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
for me, that last thing of him like, no, I was just like cringing
Don't
so
go there.
hard.
Don't go there.
I was like, no, please, no, just end it before that, please.
That's what got the groan. The audience groan.
which I, yeah, I didn't love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a whole
It's
lot
like
other like spoilery. Besides that,
That's about it.
yeah.
I just want to touch on again just a lot of like visual stuff that was happening that was really well done. Like I like when he was in his interview, or just when he's getting the power collar job, and then cuts to like his boss talking, and then his football team like is behind his boss, being like yeah, and then just cut and football team's gone. Like it's stuff that's going on in his head, or like the picture of his dad.
How that
like,
changed.
How that changed to like how he would see how his daddy feels like it's like his inner conscience. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah,
I did love that.
That was very like witty.
Yeah.
And just the little things that you might not notice on like a first watch.
Yeah.
But like you appreciate.
That's what I was saying. Like,
I only noticed that change as the movie. I'm like, wait, no, that's different. Oh, I see what they're doing there.
yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like objectively it was made well.
Oh yeah.
Like the visuals, and even like I like the horses being practical. I thought that was interesting. Like
Weird.
not to go CG and just like have some like terrible looking.
They kept the budget down.
They gotta keep that budget tight.
They did look very weird.
They looked weird.
Clearly rubber
I mean,
suits.
Yeah,
Half
good.
horse, half human people would look weird.
They would look fucked.
Yeah.
Not even half horse, just horse head.
Yeah,
Super muscular, checked,
And then
And, like,
horse dick, obviously.
massive.
massive. That's Army's big selling point, man. 5 years minimum contract.
$120 million.
You're gonna have a horse cock. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Like
Oh,
that's
God.
really that's it.
Yeah.
All right, well,
get hype.
I think that'll do it for our review of Sorry to Bother You. Sorry to bother you guys, but
Sorry to bother you.
Just giving you this
Sweetie.
review. Tim, where can people find us?
People can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at UpRealLights. You can find me personally on Letterboxd at UpRealTim and on Instagram at TheCraftPundit.
You can find me on Twitter at Franny25 and Instagram and Letterboxd at UpRealAdam.
Find myself, Scott, on Letterboxd.UpRealScott. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it. Leave a comment below in the comment section if you want to join our discussion about Sorry to Bother You. As well, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. We do appreciate the support there. As always, keep it real.